After Enzo Maresca's continued impressive performances against top European teams, nothing has changed. Chelsea returned to training to prepare for their Sunday clash against Arsenal. That morning at Cobham, the atmosphere was unlike any ordinary day. There was a sense of anticipation in the air. Confidence built from past victories, pressure tinged with pride, and a deep love for the club's badge and colours. Players arrived one by one, each carrying their own pre-training routines. Some engaged in quiet conversation, others went straight to the gym without delay, while a few walked with measured, purposeful steps. Maresca was already on site, scanning the 3 training pitches, his mind clearly orchestrating a plan that went beyond ordinary preparation. Derby matches demanded something special. The start of training, energy and focus. The warm-up was far from routine. Players executed exercises to raise their heart rates and activate muscles deeply, using small balls, resistance bands, and various conditioning tools. It was precise work, designed to stimulate both body and mind for the high-stakes Sunday clash. Midfielders focused on lateral jumps and agility ladders, while defenders ran footwork drills under strict attention to detail. Every participant knew the stakes. Sunday's derby required full commitment. Maresca supervised closely, noting every player's pace, balance, posture, and focus. The morning's work was as much mental as physical. Ball work, skill, and precision. After the warm-up, the team moved on to ball drills. Each player had a ball at their feet, practicing controlled touches, quick transitions, and passing under pressure. The subsequent rondo was more intense than usual, designed to simulate match scenarios, forcing quick decision-making under tight conditions. Players without the ball pressed aggressively, keeping their minds sharp and anticipating every pass. The purpose was clear. 1. Improve cognitive speed, making decisions in seconds. 2. Control the ball efficiently, mirroring the tempo of a high-intensity match. Tactical shape, correcting and perfecting positions. Next, players gathered on a different pitch for tactical exercises. Maresca outlined positions and strategies, demonstrating defensive and offensive structures. Defenders rehearsed maintaining lines, covering for each other, and closing spaces efficiently. Midfielders worked on ball retention, combination play, and quick transitions. Wingers practiced overlapping runs, underlaps, and quick exchanges to disrupt defensive setups. Every drill was about spatial awareness and team cohesion. Finishing drills, preparing for the goals forwards, and attacking midfielders engaged in finishing exercises, simulating match scenarios. They practiced first-touch shots, rebounds, one-on-one situations, and rapid combination plays in the box. Goalkeepers faced a relentless stream of shots, enhancing reflexes and decision-making under pressure. The drills were rigorous, designed to replicate the intensity of a derby game. Team cohesion, building trust and confidence. The session concluded with a team talk. Maresca gathered the squad, speaking with calm authority. This is more than training. Sunday is not just a match. It's a test of our character, our focus, and our unity. On that pitch, we show the fans who we are. Every movement, every pass, every shot reflects the heart of this club. Players absorbed his words, understanding that their preparation extended beyond physical readiness. It was about mindset and mutual trust. Each individual left the pitch with clarity of purpose, aware of their role in the upcoming clash. Match day, confidence and momentum. On match day, Stamford Bridge radiated anticipation. Fans filled the stands with chants and songs, echoing the history of the club. Chelsea's players warmed up together, running tactical patterns, pressing exercises, and ball handling drills. Every movement was purposeful, every touch deliberate. Defenders, midfielders, forwards, and goalkeepers operated in unison, ready to demonstrate their skills and cohesion against Arsenal. Conclusion: unity, determination, and identity. As the session concluded, players sat quietly, catching their breath, yet carrying a shared determination. They were ready to perform not just as athletes, but as ambassadors of the club's identity. Chelsea's preparation for the Sunday derby showcased discipline, tactical intelligence, physical readiness, and above all, a unified spirit. On Sunday, the team will take the pitch not only to play football, but to demonstrate pride, determination, and the enduring strength of their identity. Chelsea's intensive derby preparation, a deep dive into every detail. The training ground at Cobham was alive with a pulse that only a derby could create. Even before the first ball touched the grass, the players were already engaged mentally. Every routine was deliberate. Warm-ups were synchronized with individual drills, players' movements coordinated to simulate match pressures. Maresca, ever vigilant, walked the sidelines like a conductor orchestrating a symphony, ensuring that the rhythm of each exercise built into a cohesive performance. Warm-ups. The mind-body connection players began their day with dynamic stretching routines, designed to engage both muscle memory and cognitive focus. Each movement was performed with precision, lunges to activate quads, hip rotations for mobility, and explosive bounds to prime the calves and hamstrings. Small groups ran light agility circuits, focusing not just on speed, but on controlled footwork that mirrored the intensity of a real match scenario. Even in these early moments, the mental side of preparation was paramount. Players ran through visualizations, positioning themselves against Arsenal's most dangerous threats, anticipating pressing patterns, and imagining passing lanes opening and closing. Every sprint and pivot was a rehearsal of decisions they would soon have to make in real time under the roar of Stamford Bridge. Technical drills, controlling every touch. After warm-ups, attention shifted to ball mastery. Each player handled exercises that emphasized sharpness, control, and timing. Rondo sessions were executed with relentless focus. Players without the ball pressed immediately, simulating high-intensity scenarios in which a single lapse could cost a goal. Midfielders practiced receiving the ball under pressure, turning quickly, and executing short combinations to maintain possession. Forwards rehearsed sharp first-touch shooting from varied angles, while defenders executed controlled clearances and one-touch passes designed to neutralize immediate threats. Even small technical adjustments, like the angle of a pass or the weight of a cross, were scrutinized to ensure maximum efficiency during the match. Tactical exercises. Simulating Arsenal's pressure. Once the technical work was completed, tactical sessions began. Maresca gathered the squad around a large tactical board, walking through every scenario. Defenders practiced maintaining lines under pressure, shifting as a cohesive unit, and covering for each other. Fullbacks worked on overlapping and underlapping runs, rehearsing how to combine with wingers to exploit space on the flanks. Midfielders drilled on pressing triggers and defensive transitions, learning how to regain possession efficiently while staying compact. Forwards worked on off-the-ball movement, checking back, timing runs, and creating space for themselves and teammates. Each sequence was repeated multiple times, ensuring players could instinctively execute under match conditions. Goalkeeping, the last line of defense. Goalkeepers faced specialized training that mirrored what they would encounter against a high-pressure Arsenal attack. Rapid shot sequences, cross-handling drills, and one-on-one scenarios were repeated with intense frequency. The goalkeepers not only had to react quickly, but also make strategic decisions: when to stay on their line, when to challenge a striker, and how to communicate defensive positioning effectively. Finishing and set pieces. Converting opportunities. Finishing exercises were particularly grueling. Attacking players ran through shooting drills designed to mimic actual match situations, volleys from rebounds, first-time shots from crosses, and curling efforts at both near and far posts. Defenders and midfielders participated in attacking and defensive set-piece practice, working on corners, free kicks, and transitional moments where a single lapse could result in conceding or scoring a goal. Maresca frequently stopped drills to correct posture, positioning, or timing. His instructions were precise. If you hesitate for a second, the opportunity is gone. Anticipate, move early, and commit fully. Individual focus, preparing each player for impact. Throughout training, Maresca emphasized the development of individual responsibility. Players were rotated through specific scenarios to test their adaptability. A central defender might practice high-line defensive shifts, while a winger practiced cutting inside to create shooting angles. Midfielders alternated between controlling tempo and pressing opponents, while forwards rehearsed timing runs to stay onside while challenging defenders' positioning. Each player received immediate feedback, reinforcing strengths and correcting minor inefficiencies. This personalized attention ensured that the team functioned as a well-oiled machine, prepared for the unpredictable dynamics of a high-stakes derby. Team cohesion. The mental edge beyond physical drills, Maresca invested heavily in building the team's mental fortitude. Group discussions encourage players to communicate openly about strategy, potential threats, and the importance of collective focus. Scenarios were rehearsed aloud, with players visualizing how they would react under pressure. The session emphasized trust and unity, cultivating a shared belief in the squad's ability to overcome adversity. Pre-match simulation, bringing it all together. To conclude the training, Maresca staged a controlled scrimmage, simulating match conditions as closely as possible. Players were instructed to implement everything they had practiced: technical skill, tactical awareness, pressing intensity, and positional discipline. The exercise mimicked a real game's tempo, forcing rapid decision-making and fostering instinctual reactions. Players pushed each other to the limits, maintaining intensity and focus even as fatigue set in. The scrimmage revealed strengths and areas for improvement, allowing Maresca to adjust tactics and refine positioning. Every pass, shot, and defensive maneuver was an opportunity to perfect execution and enhance team cohesion. Closing the session, motivation and focus. At the end of the day, Maresca gathered the team in a circle. His words were simple but powerful. This is not just a training session. Sunday is about demonstrating who we are. Every movement, every pass, every shot reflects our identity as Chelsea. Trust each other, believe in yourself, and execute with precision. Players left the pitch physically tired but mentally ready, united in purpose. Confidence was palpable. Every individual carried a clear understanding of their role, the team's strategy, and the collective ambition for the derby. The day of the derby, execution and presence. On match day, Stamford Bridge was charged with anticipation. Fans filled the stadium with chants and songs, their energy feeding the players. Chelsea warmed up together, executing precise tactical patterns and pressing sequences, reinforcing muscle memory from the week's training. Every player, from defenders to goalkeepers, moved with intention and focus, fully aware that their preparation had primed them for this exact moment. The intensity of the training week manifested in confident positioning, sharp passing, and coordinated pressing. Players were ready not only physically, but mentally and tactically, capable of adapting to the dynamic flow of the match. Maresca's meticulous approach ensured that Chelsea entered the derby fully prepared to impose their game, respond to challenges, and maintain cohesion under pressure. Conclusion: unity, confidence, and identity. Chelsea's preparation for the Sunday derby illustrates more than physical readiness. It is a testament to discipline, tactical intelligence, mental resilience, and unity. The squad's thorough approach, from dynamic warm-ups to tactical drills, finishing exercises, and team cohesion work, ensures that every player is prepared to perform at the highest level. On Sunday, Chelsea will not just play a match, they will demonstrate their identity, determination, and the collective strength that defines the club. Every sprint, every pass, every defensive action and attacking movement will reflect the intensity and care invested throughout the week. Derby Day is more than football. It is a showcase of preparation, purpose, and unwavering commitment.